Hey guys, what's going on? Your old buddy Tim back in the Revolved Realty Studios again today. Did a video the other day about how we do our video walkthroughs and some of the tools that we use, and that video was very well received. Glad you liked it. But I did get a number of questions about not just the equipment that we use, but how we actually do the videos, how we do the walkthroughs, how we plan them, that sort of thing. So I thought I would do one of my infamously really quick videos on exactly how I go about planning to do our video walkthroughs. Okay, so I've still got my bag of tricks set out here. I mentioned that I do all the video walkthroughs just using an iPhone as well as a selfie stick. If it's going to be a large house with a tour kind of thing and I want more fluid video, I will use something like this. This is a stabilizer that I can use to walk through the house. I also use a GoPro on occasion, and then for audio I use a Zoom audio recorder and I use the Rode Wireless Go system. So those are my bag of tricks. But let's talk about actually doing the video, because done right, a video walkthrough or a video open house can be a great thing. Done incorrectly, it can just be a mess. And I don't want you to do a mess. So here's what I do. When I'm going to go out and do a video walkthrough or an open house, I will get my MLS sheet. I will study it so I know everything about the house: square footage, number of bedrooms, number of bathrooms, what are the unique features of the house, what are the things that I want to talk about. I will then take that to the house and literally just walk through the house slowly and start thinking about what am I going to say when I walk into the kitchen. What are the high points here as I'm walking around with my camera here doing video. What is it I want to talk about? Do I want to talk about the open floor plan? Do I want to talk about the granite countertops? Do I want to talk about the stainless steel appliances? What are the unique selling features of this home that I want to make sure that I do get on video? So I get all that working in my mind. I'll go through the entire house so I know what I want to do. Then I will map out what am I going to film. Typically I like to start out at the front of the house, or do a close-up, and Chelsea McKinney does this so well. I'm so jealous of my daughter here. Start out with a close-up introducing the house, what's the address, what are the main features, and then let's go inside. And what you want to do is offer a fluid tour going from the inside into the foyer or the living room, into the dining room, into the kitchen. You're wanting to go with the flow of the home. For example, the video that Chelsea just did of our house over on Collington started in the foyer. It went through the dining room and then back into the great room, into the kitchen, and just follow the entire flow of the house. And you want to do it as if someone is actually there with you and you're just giving them a tour of the house. All right, so you want to map out, okay, I'm going to start here, I'm going to go in this direction, I'm going to go around here, because nothing kills a virtual video like hemming and hawing and having to back, oh, I'll show you this later. Or, one of the big things I see is the room lights need to be on before you start video. All right, it's just like you're going to be taking pictures. Go in and actually stage things, get every light turned on, get stuff put away, get stuff organized before you start your tour, so you can do that smooth transition coming into the front door, touring the house, going out back, and then coming back inside to do the wrap up. So as you're walking through, you already know kind of what you're going to say. And again, what I do is I use just a simple iPhone selfie stick. When I'm walking through, though, the thing to remember is you don't want to move this camera as you are walking through, as I see a lot of videos do. You want to focus on being very smooth, keeping a smooth transition. As you're going to do a room, if you start over here and you're going to go, don't do this. Go very slowly. It's almost a cinematic effect where, and you'll see this in the video that Chelsea did, where you are doing a slow sweep of the room as you are talking. Same way with when you're walking. You don't want to walk like this. Make sure you're keeping it very smooth. Now, if you can't do it with a selfie stick, invest in an Osmo or something like this. This is a stabilizer that will actually keep the phone stable as you go through. And I demonstrated this in the last video. I'm not going to bother with it then. But as you're going through, Focus on keeping your arms steady, keeping the video steady, moving very slowly. Don't walk fast. If you're doing a video tour, again, you are going to want to take slow steps and walk smoothly. One thing that I always remember to do is I have to pull my boots off. I wear cowboy boots. A lot of houses have hardwood floors. You're going to hear me walking. So as I mentioned in the last video, take your shoes off, go in your socks or your bare feet, whatever you want to do. But walk slowly, know where you're going. Start at the logical beginning of the house, which is the front door, and go through the flow of the house. Keep it steady. One thing that I always do on my iPhone 11, we've got a widescreen feature. Always go to the widescreen because it gives you a much broader shot. You can get much more video in. All right. The other thing that I will do, if I'm going to do a stationary shot, I will set this up on the tripod on the counter, or I have a tall tripod just for my iPhone, and I will put it in place and I will talk directly to the camera. Now, one thing to remember is this. You can see I'm looking at the camera. Up here, I'm looking at the monitor. So if I address you while I'm looking up, it doesn't look natural. Same is true with your phone. If you are doing it with the screen toward you, there's a tendency to watch yourself on screen, but the camera is right there. So you're actually going to be looking like you're off camera. So, and it's hard to do. Make sure you look into the camera as you are doing it. But either, use the selfie stick or set this up. Again, a lot of times if I'm doing a shot in the kitchen, I will set that up on the kitchen counter, and then I will just talk to the camera. All right. I made some notes here because there's a lot to know, but not too much. So as you're walking through, again, take your shoes off. You want to walk very slowly. I have found that if you bend at the knees just a little bit as you walk, almost like a creeper, you are going to do a lot less bouncing, okay? A lot of people will just walk in and do this with their phone. It's very hard to keep this steady and fluid because it moves as you speak. If you simply use a selfie stick or an Osmo or something like that, it's going to solve that problem for you. Again, make sure you've got good video. You can use the video off your camera, or off your phone. Just be aware that if you are in an empty room, you're going to get a lot of echo. That's why I will use a audio recorder with a lapel mic that I just clip right here, and then I go back later and edit those together. So use a tripod, walk slowly. Here's one. You want to hit the high points of the house. If you are going to spend 5 minutes talking about the closet or the hall bathroom, you're wasting time. All right. Everybody knows that the house has bathrooms and closets and a garage. You want to focus your video on the unique selling features. The open floor plan, the hardwood floors, the paint, the crown molding, the coffered ceilings, the granite countertops, the painted cabinets, the tile bed. The things that sell this house is what you want to put in your video. So that's what you're going to focus on. Don't feel like you have to videotape every inch of the house, because you don't. Okay? Most houses, if they're occupied, the closets are full, the garage is full. You don't put that sort of thing on video. Remember, only focus on the things that are going to help you sell the house. Now, what you can do is say, okay, this is a 5-bedroom house. Let me show you the master. The other 4 bedrooms are just bedrooms. You can do a quick video in there, but don't spend a whole lot of time talking about the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th bedroom. Again, focus on the unique features of the house. For example, the house that Chelsea did on Collington has the most unusual crawl space, because it's not really a crawl space. It's almost like a basement. And so it's concreted. They had it set up as kind of a sports area. There was a batting cage in there. There were gym. She focused on that in part because that's very interesting, and that will help her sell the house. All right. So know what you're going to say ahead of time. Know what your tour route is going to be, and hit those things that are important. Take off your shoes. Use a selfie stick. Use a tripod. You want fluid motion. Focus on getting good audio. All right. So here's another tip. Be yourself. I see so many folks who think they have to be someone else when they get on camera, and they're very stiff, they're very rigid, or they're usually very uncomfortable. You're only comfortable when you're yourself. I mean, good, bad, or indifferent, this is me. My wife will tell you, this is me. All right, so be yourself. Make believe that you are giving a friend this house tour. And that way you're going to be more at ease. You're not going to be worried so much about messing up or saying something. You know, you can always edit that out later, but you want to be comfortable. You want to be yourself, and you want to relate to the person watching, who hopefully will be someone who wants to buy the home. So make sure you relate to them. You can say things like, you know, look at this great media room. Can't you just picture you and your family in here on a Saturday night eating popcorn, watching Indiana Jones? I know it's a dated reference, but what you want to do is you want to paint word pictures as you're going through. Look at this beautiful gourmet kitchen with the granite countertops. Can you imagine yourself in here cooking Sunday dinner with the family, etc., etc.? That's how you do it. You don't just walk through the house and go, well, here's some granite countertops and there's brand new fixtures and brand new this. You want to talk about experience as much as the features. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. I'll do another video if it doesn't. So there you go. That's really basically it. Now what I like to do is, again, I like to start at a logical spot outside. I go in and tour the house. I go in the backyard, and then I come back in and I will do a wrap up. I like to do the wrap up usually in the kitchen. I will put my camera on the countertop and I will say something like, okay guys, that completes this tour of 108 Collington Lane. This is a great house. Again, 5,000 square feet, 5 bedrooms, 4 baths, right here in the heart of Madison, available now for $459.9, whatever. And you want to do a quick wrap up, and always, always, always follow that up with a call to action. Hey, if I can show you this house or schedule a private tour, don't hesitate to call me today, 256-679-0704. You want to do a wrap up to the video, okay? So I know it sounds like a lot, but after you do this 2 or 3 times, you're going to become comfortable and you're just going to go in and knock them out. I mean, I can do a video tour, you know, in less than 10 or 15 minutes. You know, when I first started, I would focus on every little thing, and I just learned over a period of time what to do that's important, because the viewers tell you what's important. So, all right, there you go. Get out there. Get yourself a selfie stick. Get yourself a selfie stick. Get yourself a selfie stick. Practice, practice, practice. You can practice doing this on your own house or go to a vacant house. Remember, you can videotape it all day long and just keep it to yourself. And then when you are happy with what you've produced, then you can put it out to the world. But I got to be honest with you, if you are not doing video walkthroughs or virtual open houses, you are missing out on opportunities to sell that home. All right, guys, that's it. If I can help you in any way, if you're looking to buy and sell, or buy or sell, I'm your guy, 679-0704. If you are a fellow realtor who would like some help doing videos, I'm always willing to help. You know, I know we're all in competition, but again, I'm of the old mindset that a rising tide floats all boats, and if I can help float your boat, I'm more than happy to. All right, guys, I hope that was helpful. If you've got any questions, drop them in the comments below. Otherwise, I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Hey guys, I hope you found the video helpful. Before you get away, let me tell you about our sponsors. They are Stephen Allen and his team at Caliber Home Loans, and Stan McDonald and his team at Jacob Title. Now, when it comes time to buy a new home, no one is better on your team than Stephen Allen and the folks at Caliber Home Loans. They will get you pre-qualified quickly, get you pre-approved. They will find the best program for you with the lowest interest rate, the lowest monthly payment. They'll get it done quickly for you. And if you mention to Stephen that you heard about him here on the video, they're going to do your home appraisal for free. That's a $450 value. Then there's Stan McDonald and his team at Jacob Title. They are the hometown closers, and we close a lot of homes here in our little hometown with Stan and his team. Always professional, always legal, always quick, always thorough. You're not going to find a better closing attorney than Stan McDonald and the folks at Jacob Title. And if you mention to Stan that you heard about it right here on the show, he's going to knock $100 off your closing costs, okay? So that's it. Get out there and make it a great day. If I can do anything for you when it comes to real estate, either buying or selling, give me a call, 679-0704. You can email me, tim@revolve.com, or find me on the web or on Facebook at revolved.com. All right? Get out there and make it a great day.